guys, and welcome to your Stronger Together workout for Monday, May 4th, 2020. We are going to be doing a hero WOD today. It will also be part of your Murph prep. The hero WOD is Maupin, and it is 4 rounds of an 800-meter run with 49 push-ups, 49 sit-ups, and 49 air squats. So to get you warmed up for today, we have Jenna here to help. We are going to start with 3 rounds. You're going to do kind of like a Tabata style warm up here. You're going to do 20 seconds of jumping jacks. This is what a jumping jack looks like, just in case you don't know. It's very official. You must smile the entire time. From there, you'll do 10 seconds of rest, and then you'll go to 20 seconds of mountain climbers. You have 2 options for your mountain climbers. You can get your foot all the way up by your hand if you have the ability to do so. If not, just bring your knees into your chest, and that is your second option. When you're done with that warm-up, you're going to then continue on, and you're going to start prepping for your push-ups and your air squats. So you're going to walk your hands out in an inchworm. From here, you're going to do 2 push-ups. Then you'll walk yourself right back in and go straight to a stand, and then 2 air squats. Okay, when you're doing your air squats, make sure that your feet are shoulder width, right? And notice Jenna's chest is up, and she's sending her knees out to the side as she squats down, right? And then, of course, driving the heels into the ground, squeezing her butt to stand. All right? You will do a total of 5 of those as part of your prep for the workout. After that, you will do 10 dynamic calf stretches. So you'll walk back out into that inchworm kind of position, push back into a downward dog, so she's going to lift her hips, and then from here she's going to put 1 foot on top of the other heel, and she'll come up onto her toe and then drive the heel down, up onto her hip toe and then driving the heel down. She'll do 10 on each side. You can also do dorsiflexion drops if you guys wanted to do that. You could, if you have a ledge somewhere, so you're like on the rig here, or a stair, you could do dorsiflexion drops instead, where you're coming up onto your toes and driving your heels down. You have 2 options on this one. Okay, but if you're doing dorsiflexion drops, do 20 of them. As a reminder, your workout for today is the hero WOD. It is Maupin, and you are going to be doing 4 rounds of an 800-meter run. You will then do 49 push-ups, 49 sit-ups, and 49 air squats. As far as the 800-meter round is concerned, if you don't have that measured out, you can do about, an 800-meter run should take about 4 to 4.5 minutes, okay? So that's kind of your time gauge for that if you guys are looking for some sort of indication on as far as how far you should be running. You could do like 2 minutes out, 2 minutes back, okay? As far as your push-ups go, your options for push-ups, you could do an RX version of a push-up, which looks like this, right? So you're in that plank position. Jenna's keeping her core nice and tight, squeezing her glutes, right? And getting that chest all the way to the ground. Now, you could drop to your knees here. If you do drop to your knees, please make sure that you send your entire torso to the ground. Don't just send your head to the ground. We see this happen a lot, right? So think belly and hips go to the ground as well. But you have one more option too. If you want, you could do a higher push-up, so you could actually use a box or a table or a chair, right? That would be a nice final option for you as well. And the same thing, making sure you're sending the entire torso to the box, right? Letting your hips lower as well. For your sit-ups, if you have an ab mat, right, you can put your feet together, butterfly your knees out, and then of course you're putting your hands behind you and using your hands to throw your body up and touch your toes, right? Or touch the ground in front of your toes. All right, that's your option. Now, if you don't have an ab mat, or if your hips are really, really tight and you aren't able to do the butterfly option, you can, of course, just have your feet flat on the floor and sit up that way. And if you have any other issues doing core movements and you can't do sit-ups, just talk to your coach. They can give you some alternate movements as far as that. Finally, air squats. So again, an air squat looks like this. Your feet are shoulder width. You're driving your heels into the ground. You're sending your hips back and down and driving the knees out. Make sure you keep your technique, just have it dialed in. All right, it's really easy to get very sloppy in air squats when we get tired, right? And it turns into this. I don't even know what to call this. But that's what it looks like, right? The chest does not stay up anymore. So please don't do that. It really does happen. And make sure too that you're getting full depth if you possibly can. Now, if you have any issues with your knees and you cannot squat full depth, that's fine. Squat a little bit more shallow, but that's only if you have knee issues. This is not an excuse for people to do less work, okay? The time goal for this can be anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, depending on really how fast of a runner you are and how good you are at your body weight movements. You can reduce your reps in all of these movements to try and make that goal. You should not go longer than an hour in this workout, all right? You want to at least keep it under the hour time frame. Now, that being said, if you are close to being finished and we are at like the 45-minute mark, I would much prefer for you to actually finish the entire workout if you think you can in under an hour, because this is prep for Murph. And so you might as well get that preparation in now while you can. But that's basically the goal as far as your time and of course reps go. All right guys, for your cool down, you're going to be doing a standing calf stretch. So you'll find a wall or some sort of structure that you can put your toe up on and then pull yourself in. And you will just hold this for about 30 seconds on each side, okay? After that, we're gonna take care of your back and your shoulders and all that. You should have a roller. If you don't, call us, text us, we can get you one from the gym, all right? But from here, she's just going to put her hands over her head and begin to roll down. Now notice that Jenna's butt is on the floor. She has the ability to do that, but if you don't, that's fine if your butt comes off the floor a little bit. Over time, you wanna work on getting your butt closer to the ground, all right? But from there, she's just gonna roll out. All the way down. Another option too here, guys, even though we don't have it listed in the pull down, if you're really feeling smoked in your core, especially after doing all of those sit-ups, you can of course do a Cobra Stretch where you're gonna lay flat on the ground, right? And then press up into a Cobra, all right? I would recommend that because it is a lot of sit-ups. So Jenna's roller's gonna slowly go back towards her here. This is great. That is it for your workout. If you need to roll out any other parts of your body, obviously do so. I would take care of your quads too as well, just to make sure that you're nice and loose and ready to go for tomorrow. If you have any questions, let us know, and we hope to see you in class. Bye.